22 sigils burned before my eyes. The letters weighted sharp as lies. I traced them blind my whole damn life. Never knew the alphabet was a knife. 22 blades, 22 doors, 22 paths across 10 floors. I was reading it wrong all my life. The alphabet was always a knife. The ox throat lacerated by the first breath, and then the deep that devoured me before I had a name. Shin the teeth, voracious flame devoured all the same. 3 mothers, 3 wounds, 3 names that split the world in flame. 22 blades, 22 doors, 22 paths across 10 floors. I was reading it wrong all my life. The alphabet was always a knife. 22 blades, 22 doors, 22 paths across 10 floors. I was reading it wrong all my life. The alphabet was always a knife. Built the house where Mercury raised the tongue. My mind Kimmel, the camel bent beneath the moon's cruel weight and grind. Bellet cracked the door while Venus bled the silver night. Calf gripped the palm where Jupiter crushed the failing light. Roared Mars straight down my screaming throat. Resh burned the sun across the skull I thought I owned. Have the tall that marked Saturn's cross through every bone. I broke 7 shackles, 7 planets, 7 ways the darkness flowed. 22 blades, 22 doors, 22 paths across 10 floors. I was reading it wrong all my life. The alphabet was always a knife, always a knife. 22 blades, 22 doors, 22 paths across 10 floors. I was reading it wrong all my life. The alphabet was always a knife. Hey, the star that Aquarius flayed into my eyes. Had the nail that pinned the dreaming world until it cried. Saying the sword that shattered skull and let the madness bleed. Check the fence that eclipsed the truth I couldn't even read. Set the serpent thorned and climbing up my spine. You're the hand that blood scripted every name in fire divine. 22 blades, 22 doors, 22 paths across 10 floors. I was reading it wrong all my life. I was reading it wrong all my life. The alphabet was always a knife. Lame, the goat that drove the weary beast through endless night. None, the fish void swallowed, screaming through devouring flames. Sank the prop that fractured when the sky went black. Eye in the eye that stared too long and never looked back. Zaddy, the emperor, shattered every throne I called mine. Cup, the moon that dream read me and left me unmade in time. I traced these letters in a classroom, safe and blind. Said each cliff would carve up my mind. Nobody said the alphabet was older than the grave. Every word I spit is just another wound I gave. 22 blades, 22 doors, 22 paths across 10 floors. I was reading it wrong all my life. The alphabet was always a knife. 22 blades, 22 doors, 22 doors. I was reading it wrong. I was reading it wrong. The alphabet was always blood.